Hello and welcome to the DFS underscore PhD show for today, the 1st of May. Remember, you're good enough, you're strong enough, and gosh darn it, someone's got to win that money. No good screenshots. Oh, my brother. Yeah. Um, in hockey, my brother won $1,000 yesterday. So congrats, BMO Gumby taking home the showdown, also supporting the home team, Carolina. So congrats. Right. So also remember the show is sponsored by Prediction Strike. If you sign up with promo code PhD, you can get their best sign up promo match offer. The best pitch I've had so far, a couple of you guys signed up yesterday. Thank you. But apparently good pitch is that, yeah, there's not as many sharks over there. You don't have to worry about the absolute sharkiest sharks, and you can be the shark of these weird platforms if you learn the rules and stuff. So listen to the dudes who are trying to help out. And yeah, maybe you can be get a 1099 from Prediction Strike. Okay, on to today's game. I'm still trying to read tea leaves. I still don't quite know what I'm gonna do with the Heat. The Heat are a mess. Obviously, Boston's also a mess. Right. So Mr. Trash with your hand up. I got cats everywhere. But so I think I know what to do with Boston though. And that is, did I add the Kornet rule, correct? Yeah, Horford or Kornet. And I'm mostly gonna go Kornet. And then I'm not gonna go 100% Kornet. That's out of control. But I think, did they do that yesterday? No, they only did that for 3 minutes. Huh? What did they wind up doing? Rode the absolute butt off of Horford. Ugh. Well, that's gross. I don't want to ride the butt off of Horford, but that's what we got to do. That's what they did yesterday. That's what they're going to do until this game's out of whack. So 40 points for Horford. Absolute core Horford. Sorry, Kornet. I mean, Kornet did get all of the rest of the minutes, right? Kornet got all of the rest of the minutes that Horford didn't. Is that true after Porzingis went out? Yes, it was Horford at the 5. They brought in Holiday. So yeah, that's what I expect. They're going to ride these main guys really, really, really hard for Boston. All main guys getting 40 minutes expected. Because they don't have other. I mean, like their depth is. What are we gonna get from Pritchard? What did Pritchard get? Not much, right? In the second half, a 6 minute shift. I don't know, and I don't know if these fringe guys for Boston, fringe guys today are tough to pick out. So that's why I'm gonna play Kornet. Is just because possible foul trouble. I mean, I don't think they can afford to play small, and I don't think 0.02% is the chance that Kornet gets extended today. If you've watched them this season, they're decent with Kornet. Like I think they should have had a team with more Kornet type guy there instead of Horford. But you know, I think you should probably have one of Horford or Kornet in your lineup. They get a pretty big usage bump and from Porzingis being out, being the guys who are now the 5. I don't think they'll play any Tatum. Yeah, they didn't play any Tatum at the 5, yes, last time. Now over on Miami side, like I was saying, I don't know what's going on with this team. Good luck figuring it out. Massive minutes to Delon Wright, I think. I mean, like that's what happened, right? Now, as soon as Hawkes went out, they thought for a second about what to do, and then they switched to this lineup with Delon Wright and Patty Mills and played them the last 18 minutes. And yeah, it was a little bit of a blowout, but it didn't stay being a blowout. They put Caleb Martin in for most of the end too. So yeah, I'm not sure what is the blowout lineup because Bam is still playing a lot. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I do know Tyler Herro played he did play the whole second half. Tyler Herro played all 24 minutes. He played 44 minutes in the game. I think Tyler Herro plays 48 minutes in this game. Um, I mean, if they've blown out, maybe he plays 45, but you shouldn't project him for less, and that's a lot of minutes. So I presume I'm going to get to a lot. Actually, you know what? Let me make sure I've rebuilt this since doing 1,000. Oh, no. Don't show. Don't show my personal calendar. What are we doing? I'm being an old man on camera. Um, can I not? Oh, I got to go over to lineups to click rebuild. I don't think it'll take too long. Let me talk over the highest owned plays and which ones I assume I will not get to as a result of all this consideration. Al Horford, great play. Paul George, great play. Jaylen Brown, great play. Luka Doncic, great play. James Harden, fine. Terrence Mann, great play. Jason Tatum, great play. Yeah, the chalk's not questionable. Derrick Jones Jr. is a little thin. I think we got better value than Derrick Jones Jr. I might unclick. I probably will unclick Derrick Jones Jr. compared to like Amir Coffey and someone who's comparable. I just gotta. I mean, maybe I'll just go a half my 15% Derek Jones Jr. I'm gonna go half the field on Harden, maybe 25%. Just feel like, I mean, options, I guess, but I don't want to be over the field on Harden. I don't feel strongly that way. I do like having more Zoo than the field still. I don't know what they're doing though. I don't like having 30% Mason Plumlee, right? I mean, what happened there again? Plumlee stats. He was out there 14 minutes. They like brought him back in overtime or something weird. Was that it? I don't remember what it was exactly. Popcorn machine. He got more minutes than I was expecting, but not enough to really make me consider him, if that's makes sense. Yeah, Plumlee got 14. He did not close. That is not a right memory. But they did pull Zubats, and they were alternating him with small ball Amir Coffee lineups. So, best of luck to all of you figuring out what is going to happen today with all of these teams. We got crazy rotations, and it's not like I don't know. I don't know. I think I probably have to build in a rule with this Miami team where like you've seen a big Jovic game. Last game he was huge, huge, huge chalk. Jovic still could be the guy. So I don't think they have to run that Patty Mills, Delon Wright lineup. I think that's maybe more of a coming from behind lineup. And if they're already there and like battling in the mix, I think it's a max two out of like Jovic and Highsmith and Delon Wright and Mills, right? So like I'm not sure they've decided exactly which way to go yet. Were they matching a substitution? No. I just can't figure out what's going on. Why you basically had Highsmith and Jovic. Jovic was completely out are they waiting for the next game? I can't figure out was there foul trouble? Foul trouble two, three, four. Oh, that's what that was. Highsmith was in foul trouble. And the guy who came back in was Hawkes and then Caleb Martin. So okay, Caleb Martin and Highsmith. Okay. So Highsmith is still in the mix. I was worried he might DNP, but that was a foul trouble thing. So he's definitely still in the mix. And what was Jovic's deal? Was he in foul trouble too? I don't think so. One, and then 11-second weird stint. No, he was not in foul trouble. Not clear what happened with Jovic. They totally just went a different direction with Jovic. Very worrisome with Jovic. Also, he was a minus 16. He was real bad. Highsmith was a minus 17. Caleb Martin was a minus 15. I don't know what to think. They got to choose two. I mean, they got to play two of them. So I don't know which two. Maybe that's the rule of so I don't think Duncan Robinson and Kevin Love can or will play. So I think you got a pretty tight rotation here, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys from Miami who are viable. That's not very many minutes to go around. And you got Patty Mills here projected for way too few minutes. You got Jovic projected for probably too few minutes, but I don't really know. So that's what I think we got to do. Is it Mills and Jovic? I can't tell who they're serious with. Like that's like a hot hand thing. And then I'm sure, yeah, because I think they're going to give DeLon Wright minutes regardless. I think he might be above all those guys on the totem pole. Is that, and what's DeLon Wright's price? 4K? Yeah. Hard to get away from DeLon Wright. That's a really good play. He's fun and like he's going to get a lot of minutes. They went to him for an incredible amount of time in the exact matchup they have now. Hard to get away from DeLon Wright. I can get away from some Patty Mills though. I don't need to be that quite that high. 40%. And I do think I'm gonna have to build in a like what was our Miami rule? Max 1 out of 3 of Duncan, Caleb, and Delon. Okay, let's change that and have it be a max 2 out of 3. I gotta get going pretty soon. Max 2 out of 3 with instead of Duncan, who's hurt, it's Jovic and it's Highsmith and Delon Wright and Caleb Martin. Then I think Patty Mills gets like who did he come in for? Patty Mills. Patty Mills is the direct backup of Tyler Herro. Yikes. He came in a little bit with a small ball lineup when Highsmith was, yeah, he didn't play much in the first half. He was a direct backup for Herro. In the second half, he played alongside Herro, obviously. Okay. So he was running the point with Hero at the 2, I guess, in the second half. What is that then? That's like a Caleb Martin or so it's a yeah. I'm not sure who gets extended here. Gosh, I guess I'm throwing in a so yeah, Hero definitely gets minutes. Adebayo definitely gets minutes, and then it's a max 3 of 5 of the rest of them. I don't know who gets the minutes, guys. If you do, good luck. But uh max 3 out of 5 other Heat. I've never done a max 3 out of 5 rule, so you can sound off in the comments. And man, I'll apologize. I've had some bad calls the last couple of days. Got absolutely drilled on Jovic last time. Got absolutely drilled on Miles Turner. I was so set up to have a big night, like 190, 200 sim average winnings going into it, going into Miles Turner's game. Just blow if he does a little bit. I know I'm looking good with like single entry lineup too. Anyway, all right, chilling out. By the way, I am shifting some focus over to showdowns now, so I guess I should do a little showdown. Do I have enough time? Maybe. Yeah, because I don't really have much else to say here. I got my highest leverage plays. You've heard me say them. Delon Wright, Zubats, not that much Zubats. I'm not confident anymore in what they're doing with that rotation. Um, I don't know, man. It's a weird rotation. I'm not going to play. Yeah, we don't need to play backups in this game. We can play backups in other games for absolutely huge leverage. So yeah, Delon Wright, Caleb Martin. I'm just Miami guy today. Like if Miami keeps number one, regardless, Hawkes is he out? Yeah, Hawkes is out. They're down another guy. So like the value's there today. I mean, like they could score 93 points and be the value of the slate because like they're so condensed. It's going to be like what 6 guys, 5 guys scoring 90 points. That's a lot of points per guy. I mean, like some of these guys are no names. So I'm getting to a lot of those no-name guys. I'm calling Patty Mills a no-name, obviously. If you're ahead, that's a bit ridiculous. He's been around for a while, including Australia and all the other games. He balls out in the International Cup. Okay, so Amir Coffee, I love that. Yeah. I don't know what to do. Yeah. What's my lowest leverage, my biggest fades? Mason Plumlee, don't know what you're doing there. Y'all are being dumb. Washington and Kleba, yep, you can have both of them too. Washington's got to hit threes. Kleba, I'm not confident in his playing time. I love all these fades. So yeah, good job, SaberSim. Fading Jason Tatum a little bit scary, but I just don't know what are the odds he gets there. Highsmith, like I got to figure out what I'm going to do now that I've made the rule max 3 out of 5. I need to boost Highsmith a little bit because I think he was in foul trouble last time, and like at 10%, I got to be above the field on Highsmith. I don't think he DNPs, and if it's close, I think they definitely lean on Highsmith. Same thing with Jovic, right? Like if he gets rolling, they're not going to slow Jovic train down. They like to let Jovic train lead the station. But I mean, it can be a runaway train, right? Jovic is like, that's the thing. Jovic is a great comp for Hawkes. So it's so weird to me that when Hawkes went out, Jovic was also out. I don't get it. I don't really understand. I have to be double the field on Jovic again. They just don't have enough guys. So I'm gonna wind up after I rerun this max 3 out of 5 Heat. I'm just gonna have a lot of all these peripheral Heat because like look at this value like on the slate. Yeah, like you got Horford and then you got I think they're gonna run Horford into the ground, guys. I really wish I didn't have to say play Horford, but gosh, what else? Play Horford or Kornet. 85% of my lineups will have one or the other. I think they're gonna play Kornet more than most people think. So I'm gonna lean into that. I really do think that's edge. So I'll take 30% cornet. Let me sort this by exposure and get you a core and stuff. Yeah. Oh, actually, let me just go because I gotta go. So remember, you're good enough, you're strong enough. Gosh darn it, someone's got to win that money. Might as well be us. Use promo code PhD on Prediction Strike.